See, Unit 4 in computer network is a transport layer. In this layer, we are going to learn about transport layer protocols, services, protocol number, UDP protocols, and TCP. First, the introduction. The transport layer is a fourth layer of an OSI model. It is a core of an internet model. It responds to the service request from the session layer and issue service request to the network layer. The transport layer provides the transparent transfer of data between the host. So this is a diagrammatic representation of a transport layer. The transport layer is responsible to transfer a data from client to a server. The transport layer functions is located between the network layer and an application layer. The transport layer is responsible for providing a services to the application layer. It receives services from the network layer. So it can perform the following operation like process to process communication followed by an addressing, encapsulation and decapsulation, multiplexing, demultiplexing, flow control, error control and congestion controls. Process to process communication. The transport layer is responsible for delivering a data to the appropriate application process to a host. When a sender and receiver IP address, the post number constitute to the network socket and the identification of an address from process to process communication. For that communication, first of all, we need the addressing, that is called it as a port number. Port is an essential way to address the multiple entities in the same location. There are three types of port numbers: well-known port number, registered port number, and phenomenal port number or a dynamic port number. Encapsulation and decapsulation. To provide on a security purpose, both the sender and receiver side, they are performing encapsulation at sender side. The decapsulation is done at a receiver side. The multiplexing and demultiplexing is also provided for the security purpose. The flow control, while you are transmitting a multiple packets from sender to a receiver, the flow control which manages the transmission of data. The congestion control. The flow control categories are stop and wait and sliding window protocols. Error control. The error control mechanism which follows the following: detecting and discarding a corrupted packet, keeping a track of lost and discarded packet, recognizing a duplicate packets. So these mechanisms are being done in error control. So the error are being controlled with the error detection and the correction mechanisms. The congestion control mechanisms are divided into two categories: open loop and closed loop. The diagrammatic representation of an application, while the sender and receiver that performing a data communication in the sense, so the transport layer play a major role. So these are all a port number that can be specified with the different protocols. 7 is for eco-friendly protocol, 9 is a Discord, 11 is a users, 13 is a daytime. So likewise the protocol number followed by the protocols. The transport layer protocols are a UDP protocol, TCP protocol, SCTP protocol. UDP is an unreliable connectionless protocol. The transport layer protocol is used to simplicity and efficiently in application where the error control can be provided by the application layer protocol. So this can be categorized into three: SCTP, TCP, UDP. UDP is a user datagram protocol. It is a connectionless protocol. So it is a very simple protocol which can be a minimum of overheads. The UDP does not provide a flow control, reliable and ordered delivery. UDP ports which uses the 7, port number 7, 53, 111 and 161. UDP data packets or 16-bit packets, the data are being transmitted in this format. UDP services, process to process communication, connectionless services, flow control, error control, multiplexing, demultiplexing, encapsulation and decapsulation. So these are all the applications of an UDP being used in domain namespace, simple network management protocol, TFTP, routing information protocol, Kerberos. Next is a TCP. TCP is a reliable connection-oriented protocol. The TCP provides the reliable in-order delivery of streams of byte. It is a full duplex protocol. That means both the end that can perform a data transmission simultaneously. The TCP services are process-to-process communication stream delivery services. So the data packets are transmitted in a form of streams from one end to another end, which follows a full duplex communication mechanism. It is a connection-oriented protocol. It provides three-way handshaking methods. The two TCP establish a logical connection between them, then it performing a data communication. After the communication is done, the connections will be terminated automatically. So it will provide a reliable services. The TCP segments, the packets are transmitted in a form of segments. Each unit exchanged between the TCP pair are called as segments. So this is a diagrammatic representation. The both the end that can performing a sending and receiving in a full duplex mode. The data are being transmitted in a form of segments. So this is a TCP packet formation format, header format. So in this header, which include the source port number, destination port number, sequence number, acknowledgement number, header length, flag, and window size, checksums, URG pointers, and datas. TCP connection management. While opening the TCP connection, the two node client and server want to agree a set of parameter. After this agreement, it will initiating a three-way handshaking signal. First, sender send a synchronization to a receiver. So if the receiver receive the packet, in the sense immediately send the acknowledgement signal. After the acknowledgement received, it will try to transmit or initiating a next data transmission. So this is a way of data transmitted from one end to another end. This is called it as three-way handshaking of transmission. Connection termination. After the data are being transmitted, the connection is terminated. Both the client and send closes simultaneously. Thank you.